Guys, welcome back to Township boy Jared Naidu. Welcome back to the Capital GPT podcast. Well, not podcast today. Today we're talking about how one of the legends of South Africa, Vusi Thembekwayo, and how he has acquired his wealth. How has he come to the certain point now where he has his own venture capital firm? Let's get into the video. So, guys, Vusi Thembekwayo, the man, the myth, the legend, someone that I look up to, especially in the South African space, when it comes to making money, uh, motivational speaking, and public speaking. He carries himself so well. Not only has he been able to make it in the South African space, but then going over into the international space and across Africa and across America and Europe.
I studied finance, by the way. My background is investment banking. I specialized in leverage. My job was to walk into offices of CFOs of company that didn't need leverage, convince them to buy companies they shouldn't buy, leverage balance sheets which they shouldn't be doing, raise cash which they wouldn't be able to apply on levels of credit they would never be able to afford. 5 years later, unable to pay back that money, then re-leverage their balance sheet.
Vusi was born in Benoni, east of Joburg. He grew up in a modest household and started his entrepreneurial journey selling products door to door and speaking in church. His natural charisma and hunger for more set the stage for what was to come. So Vusi Thembekwayo, at the age of 17, already competing in public school competitions and winning, he quickly gained national attention and started getting paid to speak. Vusi at a very young age even got to meet President Nelson Mandela when he was president. And having that opportunity, I think, as a youngster, especially as a young black man coming out of apartheid, getting to meet Nelson Mandela is iconic. By 21, he was one of the youngest directors of a multinational company in South Africa, but that was just the beginning. So in Vusi's early 20s, he actually founded a consulting firm. So what he did was when he went to struggling businesses and he consulted them and said, listen, this is what you could do to improve your company. How can you improve your marketing, your strategies, everything under the sun?
What do you do, man?
I'm a makeup artist.
You're a makeup artist. This is fantastic. How much do you charge per hour?
I charge per face, so I'll say
Charge per face. That's really cool. How much per face? 800 Rand per face. How many customers have come to you and said, can you lower the price?
quite a few.
Quite a few. What do you do then? You lower the price, right?
No,
What do you do?
I say no, I can't.
Why?
I can go to someone else. Because that's my time, that's my skill, and that's my product.
Never say no.
Why?
Because then you walk away from a sale. The fact that I came to you means I'm interested in buying. This is a great sales technique. What you got to figure out is how to make the customer feel bad for not buying.
But serious money started coming in, not from speaking, but I value business strategy consulting. He later bought into companies through his firm, My Growth Fund, which became a private equity powerhouse investing in high growth companies. Vusi's money didn't just come from running companies, it came from owning equity, invested in tech startups, financial services, education, and even energy companies. He also sat on several boards, earning both influence and income from decision-making roles. And of course, his global speaking career didn't stop. Vusi has spoken in over 50 countries, charging thousands of dollars per keynote. Let's not forget his personal brand. Vusi is a best-selling author of books like Business and Life Lessons from a Black Dragon. His YouTube channel, podcast, and online courses also generate serious income and give him access to a massive audience and inspiring entrepreneurs. Going through Vusi's career, what can we take from it? We can take that Vusi not only started well with public speaking, but he also invested time and effort into education. I think number one, learning how to get strategies, learning what works in businesses and what doesn't. I've listened to a keynote from Vusi Thembekwayo, and he spoke about he has a research department just for each keynote where he goes. So if he's going to Kenya to speak, he has a whole research department seeing what's happening in Kenya, what are they struggling with, what are they successful with, and then tailoring his keynote to that. And this is what we can take from people that are successful already. What can we learn from them? What can we implement in our own journeys? And this is something we can take from Vusi Thembekwayo. The next thing that I think we can touch on is his success longevity wise, and then going with the times as to content creation and staying relevant through YouTube, through podcasts, through Instagram, through Reels, even moving over to TikTok. And he's done so well uh, staying relevant and talking about the hard things in South Africa and giving key um, solutions, even though it may seem controversial at times, but someone needs to give those answers. Um, for me personally, I would love for Vusi to run for president, but he's come out openly and said that he wouldn't. But we can see and we can hope and we can pray for the best. Guys, if you want to see more videos like this where we go through South African successful men and women, leave a like down below. Comment down below who you want to go through next, and we'll go through that. Thanks for watching. It's been your boy Jared Naidu at Capitalgpt. Peace.